Oh, it's time to go. Ooh, yeah. Straight to the chaos.
Oh, yeah, it's that time again. It's DT, everybody. This is, of course, MLH, your friend till the end. Um, I'm here with only one person on the panel today, the great Bard Nompik. Nompik, how are you?
I'm doing really well, but I wish you wouldn't have put. Oops, hang on here. I got to do something here. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I wish.
I wish you wouldn't have put that shackle on me to keep me here because.
Well, I had to have at least one person here.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Got some announcements. We're gonna have fun today. Today is the friendship show. Everybody, welcome, chat. Valerie, Mater, Fuzzy, the great mod, Baddie's in there. Mom needs a beach house. Marth Meringue watching live spring streams is in here. Beach Coma, Never and Nana, Kim A, Gloria. Thank you, most of you, for the memberships. I really appreciate that. Memberships are friendships, y'all. Renee Mora's in there. CBF is in there. Good morning to you, CBF, the lovely CBF. Chris on the drums, Laura Blotti. I mean, just a great, great cast of people as always. Southern Yankee, the lovely Southern Yankees in there. I'm sure we'll have plenty of more sins in there. Anna from Canada showing up. Big Chief in the house. What's up, Hefe? Cricket Cinema, Jen De Leon, Jaws Can. Just a bevy of great people in there. Jackie, nice to have you in here as well. All right, let me get the announcements out of the way real quick. First announcement's kind of a bummer, but there's some silver linings to it. DT's going to go on hiatus for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3. There's several reasons for it, none of which have to do with I'm scared, or the show is been bombarded with strikes, or anything of that nature. Nothing can be further from the truth. DT is as strong as ever. Dougie right now he has some house obligations that he's working on and some other things. Flea, as you know, has been dealing with her son and his epilepsy. So, there's just, and myself personally, I've got something that I consider to be really, really huge as far as this channel is concerned, and that is the whole murder of Rojan. And I will be having here's another little announcement. There will be content. Obviously nothing's going to be replacing DT the next couple of weeks. It's just a hiatus. There's no, you know, there's not, the show's not ending. None of that. We just need time to get things in order. All of us, except for maybe Nami. I mean, unless you count karaoke. Um, but like I said, Dougie's got stuff going on. Flea's got stuff going on. I've got stuff going on. I really do. And I do need to concentrate on getting at least one video out on the murder of Rojan. And I will do that most likely Sunday at 1 Eastern time. So I hope you guys join for that. I have a couple of videos that I want to show you that the media would never show you. I just have to edit those videos because, YouTube guidelines dictate that you can't show unalivings on the stream. So, I have to edit that out. Horrific video, and something that no human being should be subjected to seeing in the first place. But I've seen it several times, analyzing and trying to figure out what the hell the police chief in Aurora is thinking. Here's a spoiler alert: he's not thinking. So look forward to that on Sunday. I know it's a bummer that DT is going on a mini hiatus, either 2 or 3 weeks. I'm inclined to give the crew the entire rest of the month off because they've been working super hard for the channel, for me to bring you DT. But there will be content on the channel. I will not let you guys go without stuff going on the channel. Speaking of tonight, for the first time, actually, I've had RP Grinders on the main channel before by accident, but RP Grinders is coming tonight. It's a completely different show. Show about video games, pop culture, politics, stuff like that. So make sure you sub up to RP Grinders first and foremost. We're gonna that's this channel's backup channel. Okay. So you guys gonna get a taste of that tonight on the main channel, the MLH channel. And I'm hoping to have another announcement for you all real soon as far as new content coming to the channel. That will most likely be on Tuesdays. Um, you know, CBF says just try to make it less than 3 weeks. 3 weeks makes it a habit, and you'll find something else to do. No, 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 no. CBF, if it does end up being 3 weeks, this is my livelihood, CBF. So obviously, I'm going to bring to you guys content regardless of whether that is going on DT. I might even pop in on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, or any combination therein, just to say hey to you guys, um, and kind of catch up on the goings on. Might not be a long uh chat, but nonetheless, I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging at all, at all. To that end, I'm gonna need all the help I can get with memberships or with kind donations or anything that you guys can throw my way. It would be really super helpful because I'm expecting this month to not be as great as previous months. So, here, let me throw up my grift thing. So if you guys have any extra money, please throw it my way this month. Okay. It's gonna mean a lot. And I would appreciate that. So, that being said, today is Friendship Day on the channel, and I'm gonna go ahead and play some video in the background. Oh, not that one. I don't want to play that one. I want to play this one right here. This is the one. It's all about friendship on today's stream, Nami. So we are going to be talking about friends and friendships today. So, are you ready to do our thing here, Nami, on the words of wisdom? To
I
that end?
cert I certainly am. And what I was going to do is make a comment. I didn't want to interrupt you there.
Oh yeah, no,
Uh,
go ahead, go
sort
ahead.
of sort of think of this chat as early spring break.
Yeah, yeah, just
You
a
know,
vacation, that's all. 2 to
but
3 week vacation, but I
we're
love
all going to keep our ears to the grindstone
yeah,
because we do know that someone will be going to court this month on the 23rd. For
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
that was his date, and we're all going to be watching.
Is it the
And
22nd or 23rd?
23rd, it was announced by himself.
Well, he said 22nd one day, 23rd another.
Well,
I don't know. Whenever
well,
it is.
we'll listen on the 22nd because if we just did listen on the 23rd, we could miss it. But we'll listen both days. And if anybody hears something that you hear that is very uh, oh gosh, important to the case and what's going on, don't be afraid to email MLH
Yeah. And
because he still wants that information coming in.
and I still will come on time to time. If anything happens on that front, I will be more than happy to do a live stream. So,
You mean a
uh,
quickie?
CBF says exactly a quickie. What's up, Brenda Baldoff? Nice to have you here. Peachy King, Cricket Cinema, Veronica. Nice to have you here. So we have to stay drunk most of the time you're gone. CBF says I don't drink. No, you will have plenty of me, CBF, and maybe that's to the detriment. Maybe Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why you have to stay drunk, CBF. But you'll have plenty of me, just not at regular intervals like Monday, Wednesday. Who knows? Maybe I can't take it and I'll go live. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a fucking workaholic. So, Tom's girl, welcome. All right. Without further ado, you guys decide which of us is going first on words of wisdom. All right, chat. Who? Oh, nothing. Wait a minute. Oh, you. God damn it. Thanks, Fuzzy. You couldn't get it in before Batty and Barbara, could you? All right.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be
God.
me. Wait a minute. Shit. I messed up. Hold on. Let me pull up
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got to say this to the Lord. Well, if MLH is going first, you don't have to name me because there's only one person left.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a race
But
between
thank you for mentioning my name.
Yeah. Well, right. Well, I mean, they all did it at once, but I should just pretend like you were first, Nami, but no, I'm not going to do that. All right. These are the words of wisdom. And remember, today's theme is friends and friendship. How dare you guys? All right. Here we go.
And to be able to sit with friends and talk about things and things that don't make you feel good or make you feel off, you know, that's that's what friends are for. Oh, never mind. That's a song. That's what friends are there for. Friends allow you to voice your opinions, even when they're not the same as yours. Friends allow you to criticize them, and friends allow you to have your space to like talk and just and that was my doofus impression because that's all that was. Nompic, you're up next, buddy.
Are you sure there's nobody standing behind me?
Tricky, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Okay. Here's somebody that hasn't been on for a while because he's been sitting in the corner smoking too much of that wacky weed.
Denise? Yeah.
So, hey man, wait a minute, I gotta put this bong down here, man. I don't want to drop it because if I drop it, man, I'm really gonna be depressed, because it's the only bong I got in the room. Well, of course, I could get up and walk in the other room and get the other bong if I break this one, but I don't want to break it. This is my favorite one because you can put stuff in a different cylinder, in the glass part. You can put all kinds of different things, you like. Okay, well, anyway, to be able to sit in with friends, it's really cool because you can all sit down and talk together and and talk and just like chill about things and just like you don't like things that don't make you feel good, like when you're sitting on your toilet and you don't have any toilet paper, man, and you're just sitting there and you go, oh, this is not gonna feel good because I gotta, oh shoot, man, I gotta like wall over and see if I can reach another roll. So it's not gonna make me feel good at all. So anyway, and that's what friends are for there, But I'm not gonna call somebody up, man, and say, hey man, I'm sitting on the toilet and I can't reach the roll. They'd probably say, man, you're in a shitty spot, aren't you? Yeah. Well, anyway, and that's what friends are for there, for you. I mean, they could call up somebody and send me over some toilet paper if they were friends. But friends allow you to voice your opinion, It's like I use a certain kind of toilet paper and my friends say, hey man, well, why do you have to use this stuff? It's like sandpaper, man. And I say, well, that's because you're going to use less of it. So, you know, I'm sort of like using my head here. So even when our say our they use different stuff and our opinions are different and they're not the same as me. Oh well, friends can criticize, and that's what they do. They tell me, hey man, why did you be an asshole and not get good toilet paper? Because well, and I say, well, you're not supposed to come over my house and use my toilet all the time, man. Yeah, go get your own shit bucket. I can tell you where you could probably pick up a used one here pretty soon. But anyway, friends are allowed to have your space, and talk and sit down and like you chill and just sort of like do that Zen thing, and get on the same page, and it's really cool, like well anyway, and it's just yeah, something like that.
Yes, yes. Hey, before Chong leaves, do you actually shit in a bucket, Chong?
No, man. There's no way I'm going to shit in the bucket. No, I've got one of those porta potties, man, that, you can set up. Like when you go camping,
Yeah.
and you've got a plastic bag on the bottom. And you just go and then you just tie it up real neat and you dispose it in the right place.
Yeah.
There's no way, man, that I would dump the crap on the ground. There's no, man. That's like no, I wouldn't do that, man.
Okay, very good, Chong. Thank you very much, Chong. Can you please bring Nompic back on your way out there? Stinky Cat, welcome. Nice to have you here. He has no friends. Um, I've covered that, and that's what we're going to be covering today. Let me stop this and bring up these words of wisdom again. Um, he's talking about friends here, Nami. First of all, do you think he has any true friends? And second of all, after if he does, how long are they going to be his friends, Nami?
Well, back in the days when somebody had his right demeanor, he had plenty. He had a big following and everything. I mean, I can't deny that, and I don't think anybody else can. But in the process of being himself, and it came out, uh, I believe that he's got more bad actors as friends than he does friends. Because, boy, I tell you what, I see him just constantly telling somebody, well, you're boring. I don't want to hear that. No, we're not talking about that here. So much for freedom of speech when someone who thinks that, yes, it's their channel and they can do what they want, but when you're thrown off and just because of your opinion, that's wrong. I mean, opinions are like noses. I'm going to be polite and I'm going to say that everybody's got a nose, and you take it with a grain of salt. And
Yeah.
sometimes people have opinions that may just hit the spot, or you can take a conglomeration of different opinions
Mm.
and put them together and come up with a good solution and whatever.
We're
So
gonna we're gonna talk about that on the other side of this commercial, Nompic. That's a great point about a conglomeration of opinions. We're gonna talk about that on the other side of. You know what I have an opinion on? It's e-bikes, Nami. But here's an e-bike sale from Tom Peterson. Got to have that disclaimer in first, because it is what it is.
Wake up! Wake up! It's Tom Peterson, and we got a deal for you. Here at Tom Peterson, we are always about the deals. Today's special, we have a slightly used e-bike. It's only been crashed 2 times. Yes, you heard me right, 2 times. And this e-bike has even seen the Mexican border. How special is that? This particular e-bike even likes to stay in yurts that are paid by grannies. And what's that, you ask? Yes, we have replaced the seat. And why, you ask? It's very simple. Here at Tom Peterson, not only are we always about the deals, but we also care about your safety. And well, we just didn't feel that an e-bike seat that has been probably farted on thousands of times, and God knows what else has gone on with that seat. We just felt that it would be the responsible thing to replace the seat. And all this can be yours for the low, low price of $29.99. Yes, you heard me right. $29.99. And that includes the charging cord. So come on down to Tom Peterson and let us make a great deal for you. Tom Peterson is not responsible for jock itch, a raw dog, a raw ass, or a raw Frankie.
Dougie, even though Dougie is not here today, he's still here. You know what I mean, Nami? And that was a great little Tom Peterson bit there. Any takers in chat? $29.99, y'all. It's all about friendship on today's show. Friends and friendships. Michelle, welcome. Nice to have you here. Jackie says he has a friend that pissed herself and sat on his RV seat. Is that true, Jackie? Is that true?
Or is that allegedly?
Is that allegedly or is that true? I don't know. But all day on today's show is going to be a friendship show. Southern Yankee says pass. Brenda, the lovely Brenda Baldoff, says that e-bike seat probably has shit stains on it. Well, you know what? Since you brought that up, Brenda, I do have well, it's censored for obvious reasons, but yes, it does look like there might be, according to that pair of underwear there, the shit stain on the family name. You might be correct there. I don't think that's too far off, Brenda. I don't think that's too far off. Didn't his bike turn to ashes in a motel room? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys know more than I do. Barbara Vodapes is in there. Welcome, Barbara. Says, did he sign the e-bike? Asking for a friend. I don't know. Maybe there is a signature on there. I don't know. Man Bear Pig tends to be very, very stingy with his signature. Okay, actually, Nami, before we get to talking about an amalgamation of opinions, I think we should, I think this is appropriate to do the Friends song you got for us. Don't you think, Nami?
I think that would be appropriate.
All right, here we go. Here is Nomfic's newest #1, Friends.
Hey, Chumley, you're a real class act with a dagger smile and a knife in your back. You call it loyalty, I call it a scam. The kind of friend who'd steal your last.
With a friend like you, who needs enemies, a circus of chaos. No apologies when you're locked up. You'll have company, they'll stand behind you and count to 3. And count to 3. And count to 3.
Your handshake's a trap, your words are a maze. Every promise you make sets the world ablaze. I don't need a target pinned to my spine, so keep your friendship, I'll be just fine. Hey!
With a friend like you, who needs enemies, a circus of chaos. No apologies when you're locked up. You'll have company, they'll stand behind you and wait patiently.
Drop the soap, Chumley, see what you find. A mirror reflection of your twisted mind. But don't you worry, they'll keep you in line. Every shadow a friend, every clock out of time, a handshake,
a wink, then a twist of the blade. Your friendship's the gift I should have returned unpaid. No target for me, I'll stay out of range. But Chumley, oh Chumley, karma's so strange. With a friend like you, who needs enemies, a circus of chaos. No apologies when you're locked up. You'll have company, they'll stand behind you and count to three. And count to three. And count to three.
All right, Nami, great one there, buddy.
Thank you.
Let me get this off the screen here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello. There we go. Sorry. My sound was crackling. I had to do something there. So, all right. Nami, you were talking about like an amalgamation of opinions and that mattering is pretty much what I gathered from you. And it's sort of what I feel about like if you're not an expert on something, then you rely on who? You rely on the experts, don't you? I mean,
Yes.
that's so when someone says, to me, well, you don't know anything about this subject, right? And if it's something that I commented on, I get it quite often. Where's the receipts? Where, this and that and the other. I mean, the receipts are, it's like when we talk about his mental health, Nami, when we play armchair quarterback, none of us are going to diagnose because we don't have that expertise. We lean on experts that have seen these cases, right? And leaning on the experts, we can come to a rather studious deduction about, what kind of ailments trouble man bear pig, right, Nami?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with court cases. It's the same thing with anything. I'm not an expert, Nampic. But neither is Chumley. Chumley is not brilliant, especially if you're going to represent him. I think the quote goes, a person who represents himself has a fool for a client, and I don't truly believe that he's going to represent himself, Nami. So, do you think that's the case? Um,
Well, I hope like heck he does, because if he does, he's just going to he's going to put that last proverbial nail in the coffin if he represents himself. I saw a court case with a person that Daryl Brooks, and he was, or basically had the same attitude as Chumley, saying that he's going to represent himself. Completely did not have a lawyer even to the side of him, and he was put in a different room because he was making remarks that he shouldn't have and disrupting court and everything else. And that could possibly happen with Chumley. He could get very frustrated. Now I heard just rumor that, and you know how rumors are and speculation, and presumably he's supposed to have a lawyer that's supposed to be on his side that he can turn and look and ask for advice. Well, is it not having a lawyer, or is it having a lawyer? I mean, other than the fact that he's not going to speak for himself with a lawyer, he still got one. So, but I don't think that lawyer is really going to say much. I think he's going to keep his mouth shut most of the time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Nampic, I think you are correct in that assessment because number one, lawyers do not work for free unless you're like fresh out of college or in learning to be a lawyer, and then you're going to take as many pro bono cases as you can because That's the way things go.
Well, yeah, and he can't get a public defender right now because he's already said that he's paid one lawyer for a certain amount that he's done, and he still has that so-called $13,000 lying around. They're not going to look at him and say, "Well, we'll just give you a lawyer for just being the guy you are." No, if you've got money in your pocket and you can afford a lawyer, they're going to make you pay for it. So it's not going to be somebody in there, like you said, pro bono. Yeah, I think he's going to have to pay for it one way or one way or the other.
Well, I mean, I think he's going to get a public defender. I'm sorry, a public defender. Nampic.
Well,
Let's
don't,
see.
don't now. I might be wrong if somebody has got something that I don't know. If you have access to an amount of money that you can afford a lawyer, can you still ask for a public defender?
Well,
Or you
yes.
know,
The short answer is yes, but it's really complicated.
okay.
Nami, and I don't have the time nor the energy to go
Mhm.
over it. I know a little bit about this, not because I've ever had to represent myself or have need of a public defender, Nami, because I don't. First of all, I don't break the law. I mean, anybody that's seen my channel knows that I go to great lengths to avoid breaking the law. Um, let's see. Brenda says Lori Vallow represented herself and it didn't work out. Yeah,
No.
99% of the time, Brenda, it doesn't work out. Whether you're a sovereign citizen or not, or a self-proclaimed. First of all, the term sovereign citizen is so fucking stupid and oxymoronic. Um, it's just dumb. Like the two are not together. You're either sovereign or a citizen, not being both. That's just stupid. But so if he tries that, I really do hope he represents himself because he's got literally no chance. See, right now, Nami, the way that I feel, he's got an 85 to 90% chance of being convicted on at least two or three of those felonies. Um, I would put that if he represented himself at a 99. That's what I would do. I would put it at a 99% chance that, he not only gets convicted on those 2 to 3, but probably more. And, it is what it is. Do you agree, Nampic, or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He just, I don't understand his thinking. I think it might be, to me, I believe this is an ego thing, an ego trip for him, letting people see how smart he is and how wrong everybody else is. But it's
Yeah.
not going to work out. It's not going to work out.
Yeah, Stinky Cat says his antics in court are going to piss the judge off. One can only hope, Stinky Cat. If that's the case, the sentencing will be wild. Jackie says, "Come on, MLH. You know he will do an awesome job defending himself. He will defend himself better than any lawyer." Oh, well, according to his handler, the Gimp, Jackie, he's brilliant. And you know what? I think we should all agree with that. He is super uber brilliant. And yeah, I agree, Jackie. I totally think that he should represent himself. Absolutely. And Brenda says he better hit the library. Yeah, Brenda. Brenda. He may have a lawyer not saying anything about it. That could be too, Barbara. Although he doesn't really like paying lawyers, Barbara. Um, won't the assault case be tried separately? I believe they're all at the same time, Kimmy. I could be totally wrong about that. But let's look. Even kindergartners are taught everyday skills that we all should know. Don't you agree, Nami? And I put together a friendly kindergarten lesson on such things. So here's a kindergarten's guide to being a good person featuring the man bear pig. A Kindergartner's Guide to Being a Good Person, featuring Man, Bear, Pig. In this introductory lesson, we will go over the steps necessary in the simplest of terms to be a good person and remain a good person. Number 1, keep your hands to yourself. Do not grab anyone from behind and put them in a chokehold. Chokeholds can not only harm others, but they can also get you in trouble with the police. Again, keep your hands to yourself. Number 2, don't destroy other people's things. If something doesn't belong to you, simply don't touch those things and you will avoid getting in trouble. Nobody wants to go to jail, do we? Number 3, don't steal other people's money or belongings. If people want to give you money because you either lied to them or pretend you are something you are not, that is the same as stealing. Don't steal. That's all for today's lesson. There are many more lessons people can learn from kindergarten, so put your listening ears on, and until the next one, see you then. Pretty sound advice, don't you think, Nompic? Very
I think
basic.
that's fantastic, and here's the confusion. I think that Chumley's got in his head that protesting and the destruction of property is not the same thing. So you've got to be able to sit down and go, okay, I'm a professional protester and I destroy people's things. Well, that doesn't seem like it should even fall on the same paragraph. If it's not yours, anybody in this world, if they think and have the common sense of a human being, and chat, you can argue with this, argue with me if I'm wrong, has the common sense to know if it doesn't belong to you, don't touch it. It's not yours. It's someone else's. If I park a car someplace for a week, do you have the right to say, well, there's nobody around, I'm going to destroy it? No,
Right.
you don't. If it doesn't belong to you and it's bothering you, call the proper authorities. That's what they're there for. They will investigate. They will find out, who does it belong to? Do they know that it's parked illegally? Or if it's parked legally, they'll explain it to the people. But don't take it upon yourself to play God.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Hold on, Dougie. I'm getting the link to you now. It should be in your email. I sent you a link anyways, bud. But all right. I sent you another one, Dougie. So Dougie might be making an appearance here on the show. Let's see. All right, there we go. That's all done. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Nompic. It is what it is, you know. I'm gonna inhale 10 hot dogs like Chumley, King Charles says. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, just be responsible. I say go for it, King Charles. No problem. You know? That's another thing we're gonna be talking about here real soon, Nami, as soon as um let's see. I got another song here, Nami. Might as well play it while I get things in order and wait for
Yeah, you go ahead and get things in order. I'll go ahead and explain this real quick. If people want to hear how things are done, I'm not just playing just the same old genre. And for those people who aren't familiar what a genre is, it is the style of music that people listen to or play, and it's either country rap or whatever you call it. So what I do is I try to shake it up a little bit and do some of the out of norm things. And this next song that you're going to hear is a parody that I came up with about Chumley's supporters,
Yeah.
his chat,
His friends.
his friends.
Dougie, you have made it to the show. Surprising.
Yeah. Well, my construction crew got finished doing what they're doing, and so they're off to the motel cleaning up, and then we're heading out. So I had free time, so I thought I'd
Right
jump in.
on. Right on.
Hey, glad to see you, Dougie.
Yeah, glad to see you too, Nami.
All right. Here is the Chum Chum Crew song.
Chumley got a camera, a 10-gallon hat, brain the size of a peanut, wears good sand sag. Got a posse round him, grinning ear to ear, doing dumb dares for clicks, fueled by cheap beer. Oh, Chumley's crew, yeah, they ain't too bright, falling that fool into the dead of night, jumping off tractors, eating worms and dirt, all for a YouTube laugh, ain't that a hurt? They took the moonshine, do the chicken dance, while Chumley films it all, giving folks a chance to point, stare, and whisper, Lord have mercy, this ain't entertainment, this is just plain dirty. Darlings using hubcaps, wearing ass bling, got a toothless grin and a heart that sings for 15 seconds. Billy Joe's doing backflips off a rusty swing, hoping to impress her, hoping to be king. They laughing all the way to the poorhouse, that's a fact. One day the YouTube money gonna turn its back. Chumley's crew, Chumley's crew. What are they gonna do when the views dry up and the screen turns blue? Chumley's crew, Chumley's crew. Chumley's sick, Chumley's smiling, counting up the views. Another viral video, another set of dues. Oh, Chumley's crew, yeah, they ain't too bright, falling that fool into the dead of night, jumping off tractors, eating worms and dirt, all for a YouTube laugh, ain't that a hurt? One day they'll wake up, see the foolish game, realize their 15 minutes brought nothing but shame. But by then Chumley's moved on, found a newer set of empty-headed souls, easy to upset. Oh, Chumley's crew, yeah, they ain't too bright, falling that fool into the dead of night, jumping off tractors, eating worms and dirt, all for a YouTube laugh, ain't that a hurt? Oh, Chumley's crew, yeah, they ain't too bright, falling that fool into the dead of night, jumping off tractors, eating worms and dirt, all for a YouTube laugh, ain't that a hurt?
Yeah, very nice. Nice mashup of genres there, Nami.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Dougie, it's all about friendship today on today's show. We're talking about I mean, I guess we can go here. What a sad life. And this sets us up for when we come back from hiatus. We're going to be talking about this a lot when we come back. So I hope you guys stick with me throughout this hiatus. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking a lot about the sad life of the man bear pig. Dougie, your thoughts?
Yes, sir. Well,
Your thoughts on that?
I mean, what a horrible life. I mean, seriously. You know, think you're just all by yourself. You don't have anybody. I mean, he complains he doesn't, you know, he's doing this all by himself and nobody's helping. Because everybody that was willing to help him at one point, he's chased them off. He's treated them like crap, and they're gone. And he doesn't have anybody. He doesn't have family. I mean, you don't have family. You don't have friends. I mean, what we would consider friends. Now, he has people that he calls friends, but you or I or Nami or anybody here wouldn't call them as friends. They're just, what do you call that? Something alliances.
Yeah, well, it's untenable, but uneasy.
Yeah, uneasy alliances.
Yeah.
You know, they're only there serving a purpose. And soon as their purpose is done, he rids them. He's done with them.
Yeah. Maybe he needs a superhero to look up to, Dougie. And I think we got
By the name of Bubba, maybe?
No, we have a different superhero.
Oh, okay.
I
see where you're going with this.
Just watch the ad. The Blunder Hero universe brings to you a special movie event. Man Bear Pig swaps genders to become one of the most recognizable and beloved comic book female superheroes. It's Blunder-Woman. Follow the Woman Bear Pig as he transforms into the superhero we all knew she was from the beginning. Blunder-Woman faces her arch nemesis, Cheesta, in an all-out brawl to determine who is the bigger woman. Will Cheesta assert her dominance, or will the Blunder-Woman show her who the real woman is? Come out to enjoy the showdown of a lifetime. Not responsible for low testosterone levels, Frankie telling you to come out and play, getting rid of your Barbies and starting to wear dresses, and death. Blunder-Woman. You and I have to laugh at the ending to that, Dougie.
So, is this superhero like good at swallowing 8-inch hot dogs?
You know what? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to watch the movie to find out. This is something else to talk about, guys. And when we get back in 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't quite decided yet. It's most likely going to be 3 weeks. I'll give these wonderful people a really long, good vacation away from this nonsense for mental health and for personal reasons. I really think that he's either gay or bisexual, because Dougie, you pointed out something really, really that stuck with me this morning. When we were talking about him on the one stream with Becky and Boss Talk, where he was like, I mean, he was deep throating a hot dog. Let's just be honest about it. There was nothing, no more that you could say about it. I want to pose this question because you posed it, Dougie, and I want to talk about it. So if a woman had done that on the stream, what would everybody be thinking about that woman? I'll start with you, Dougie.
I'd say that she's advertising.
Right.
That she's good at that. That's what she does.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, why else would you do that? You know what I mean? I mean, why else would you be doing that on a stream, if not to tease? You know what I'm saying? Freedom.
Yeah. And Club Brain Fog, no, there is nothing wrong with being gay, bi, any of that. There's nothing wrong with that. And
let's get that aside. That's a great point, CBF. And I look, one of the number one rule here is no homophobia. And there's a reason. That particular group of people is persecuted beyond. And that's kind of the point of what I'm talking about, CBF. We are very pro on this channel. We're very pro LGBTQ. And there are reasons for that. Like I said, that particular group of people is persecuted way more than almost anybody else in this country. I would venture to say it's akin to any black person. I mean,
I was just going to say that back in the 50s and 60s. That's
so. But my point being is he makes a mockery of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah,
and it's concerning in a lot of ways.
Yes. And that's why we talk about it. That's why we bring it up, and that's why we make parodies and satires about it. Is to throw the same crap that he dishes out back in his face. to see
You
how
know,
he likes it. And that's always been our goal here, is to dish it right back to him
Yeah.
in his own words.
Yeah. Yeah. Your thoughts, Nami?
yeah. When I was told that Chumley dressed up back when someone was being harassed by his neighbors, it was allegedly thought that his neighbors were all homophobics. So rather than to just leave that subject alone, someone took it upon himself to dress up in 20 minutes as a woman and protest to these neighbors about all the things that they're doing to this individual. And again, here we're talking about the ramifications of what he doesn't realize what he has just done, and that is to humiliate all of those people who want to dress up in drag because that's the way that they feel they want to, which no one else on this earth has the right to tell somebody how to dress, how to put themselves out to the public. But when you do it in a way that is humiliating to that particular organization or category, whatever you want to call it, it's demeaning. And that isn't the way a human should do things. You don't make fun of people who are pedophiles or somebody who's homophobic by doing something that is indirectly going to affect those other people. And it's not a good look. And people see that and they like, wow, did you ever think about the other person when you decided you're going to do something? Did you think about the ramifications of how you're going to hurt other people? And Chumley doesn't have that capacity. But I was told, oh, it's all done in fun. If you know Chumley, you'll know that he just kids around. Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
No, it
Doesn't
does
work
not.
that way.
Making a mockery of people does not work that way.
No.
Bond says the reason that matters is because he weaponizes sexuality against those he is using as his current toys. There's zero wrong with one's sexuality. It's his abuse of others. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfectly said. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
that's exactly right. Chris says the last stream he did with Nora, she did a great job of calling out all of his BS, but the whole time he was playing alien sounds on his other phone. The whole stream just to troll her. Chris makes a good point here too. He says everyone just needs to know that anytime Chum Dum is on a stream or panel where people are calling out his behavior, he doesn't care what anyone has to say, and he's only there to troll them. 100%.
Yeah.
But it's at the expense of either black people or gay people or Hispanic people. I mean, pick it. I mean, he's a walking encyclopedia of misinformation and of ways to insult people. Like it's like a passive aggressive kind of way of insulting people. And it's just bullshit in my opinion. We've got one more ad. We're talking about friendship here and friends. Dougie, and what better way to end all the video? What did you have something, Nami?
No. I just.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something there, buddy. But
No,
we're gonna
no,
play
okay.
this video, the last video of the day here. I think you guys will like it. If you guys need friends, make sure to call this number here.
Are you tired of being all alone? All alone in a crappy RV? Girlfriend broke up with you? All of your friends have abandoned you? You're going to be going to court all by yourself. No support at all. Well, we have the solution. Here at Granny Panties, we have grannies for rent. Yes, you can rent grannies by the day, by the hour, by the week, by the month, by the year, however long you want the grannies in your life, you have them. As long as they're above ground. Because face it, they are grannies, they're old. So with Granny Panties Rental, even you can have your very own granny. So call Granny Panties, and guaranteed we will fill that need of money, of cleaning, of cooking, and of course, polishing the old hot dog. Yes, here at Granny Panties, we do that too. So give us a call at 1-800-GRANNIES. Yes, 1-800-GRANNIES, and we will get started in making your life a lot more enjoyable, and that piece of crap RV that you're living in, and that crummy life that you live with no friends, no family, no nothing but prison time in the horizon. So get your grannies, get them in order, and enjoy whatever remaining freedom that you have left in your life. Again, that number is 1-800-GRANNIES. Grannies, Granny Panties, I'm never alone, I'm never alone. At Grannies, Granny Panties, I'm never alone, I'm never alone.
Oh man, what better way to start our hiatus than that, Dougie? I mean,
and I did both of those videos early this morning. I woke up and I'm like, because I felt so bad. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging today. And I was like, oh man. So I rushed, got them done for you. So
yeah, well, I'm glad you did, but definitely awesome. They're talking in chat here. Fuzzy says, "Oh my God, now I kind of want my very own granny now." Yeah.
yeah.
CBF says, "Help! I'm gonna pass out from laughing." Peachy King says, "I can auction my granny panties, and they're clean, unlike others." Oh. Can someone clip this, please? Gina says, "Welcome, Gina. Nice to have you here." I saw someone else. I think it was Kim. Nice to have you here as well, Kim. Beachcomber. I don't know if I said hi to you, but thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member. I really appreciate the members. The members are. Look, you guys are going to carry us through this hiatus. I know I'm probably going to lose viewership and stuff because these guys are outstanding when it comes to content. But I hope that you guys will stick around because DT will be back. Flea will be back. Dougie will be back. Hopefully we can have Kitty on again. Maybe even Pinche Becky if she wants to.
You forgot about Nami.
No, Nami, I didn't forget. I was going to go with Nami too. Nami's, I mean, look, Nami's Nami. He's going to be here. Maybe we can coax Namfik into doing a spinoff of DT where he has panels. I know I asked him about it, but I mean, the chat is powerful, Nami. If the chat wants it, maybe you should consider it.
Okay, I tell you what, if you people want me to have a spinoff to just the time that there's the hiatus, and if there's something really important coming up, I'm going to step aside and naturally let MLH take over because he is the content creator, and I could just temporarily fill in, and with some of the help from him and Dougie, and I could possibly put something up. If you think that's a good idea, please put a 1 in the chat.
There you go, Chad. If you want Nami to do a spinoff of DT, at least while we're on hiatus, have a panel where, because that's something different. We don't do panels here, open panels. Then, type it in chat there. Got some ones. Michelle and Beachcomber, Anna with the 1, CBF with the 1.
So is this going to be like Mama's Family? A spinoff from Carol Burnett?
Yeah, I mean, probably. Look at that Southern Yankee with the one. I mean, the overwhelming support for it, Nompic. Obviously on your channel, Nompic, you know. But look at that. I mean, there you go. Yes, if you're just joining us, Carrie Ann, DT, not the channel. DT is going to take 2 to 3 week hiatus. I'm leaning towards 3 week hiatus, because first of all, Dougie's got some house stuff that he's dealing with. Flea's got her kids to help out right now, especially her one son who has epilepsy. I am extremely busy working on content for the channel, not to do with DT, but like murder cases and stuff like that. So look at that. Denise even said, well, welcome, Denise. I don't know if I welcomed you in. Renee with the one. Afternoon salon would be lovely, Cricket Cinema says. Nompic, overwhelming support. I don't know,
Well,
man. You might be something you consider.
well, yes, I will consider it very seriously as long as I can get the help from the first string quarterback. I'd like to come in and step in and with Dougie's support also because he knows a lot of things. I've never used my channel. I've had no reason. I love it here, doing our content to you people because this is the original safe channel right here, and I don't want to take anything away from it. But if you folks are wanting to come in and still have something to do, with words of encouragement from MLH, and he can monitor also to make sure that I'm doing what should be done to further the increase of the channel. And who knows, maybe in 3 weeks it might grow a little bit and give him a little surprise. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would be willing to help.
Well, there you
Definitely.
go. And I would help you out, Nompic, for sure, to get that off
Okay.
the ground. The technical portion of it, I could definitely advise on that. I've been doing this for a long time, so there you go.
Mhm.
CBF says your content is tremendous. Are you talking about Nompic or myself? CBF, probably Nami. Blue Unicorn, let's see, tomorrow's Saturday, dude. I'm gonna be busy with Bernie. Bernie's gonna be working at that time. Maybe after work, Blue, because I do want to get with you at some point, Blue. So that would be pretty tremendous. Um, yeah, Nompic, not me, of course. CBF, of course, it
Yeah.
was Nompic.
No.
So let me talk about real quickly the schedule and how that's going to play out. Sunday, I plan on what is Nompic's channel. Maybe one of the mods can put in Nami's link in there, so we can, get that support if he, in fact, decides to do that. Like I said, it would be something different than DT because we don't do open panels here. I mean, that would be unique in itself if Nompic decided to do that. Okay, Blue Unicorn, I will try, dude. That's all I can say. I don't know what's going on tomorrow, man. You know. All right, later, Blue. Nice to have you here. All right. So let's talk about the schedule real quick. DT is going to be on hiatus. I'm going to say for 3 weeks. If it ends up being 2, then it ends up being 2. But yeah, we do got to keep the momentum, nannies. And by the way, thanks for being in here. It is going to be important that you guys support whatever I got going on in that 2 week time frame, 2 to 3 week time frame. Oh, look, it's Man Bear Pig on the screen right now, rolling around on a ball there. Because I know it's going to be a little different. It's
even farting too.
I know. It's going to be a little different. Type something into chat. Fuzzy is telling you, Nompic. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, we can get that ball rolling. So Sunday I plan on doing a video with KDOT involving the murder of Rajon by the Aurora Police Department. I've got video. I've got 2 videos that I should have more video by then, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I know there's at least 7 more videos that I need to get my hands on as far as that whole thing goes. Um, but please join me for that. I will try to give you guys a heads up on that. It's super important. Um, of stuff to talk about, including the way the media handled it, the way the chief of police handled it, the incident itself, the piece of shit officer involved who I've had run-ins before. I have to go through my archives to find it, and it's you know um, it it's really hard to go through hundreds of videos to find one particular officer, but you know um so so that's that. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are usually DT time. I will try to pop in from time to time on Mondays, Wednesdays, probably not Friday because I got RP grinders on Friday. Um, and that's another good thing. RP Grinders is coming to the channel just to break up content, give you guys something a little different. It's a break from the norm. It's about a 2-hour show, so it's lengthy. If you don't like video games, join for the second half of the show, 7 Eastern. The first one on the channel will be tonight at 7 Eastern. And, it is pretty fun, the second half. The first part is all about video game news, specifically RPGs, JRPGs, stuff like that. But the second half gets fairly interesting. All of us we have a wide variety of political views on the channel. Um, none of us are on either side. I know one of my co-hosts was a diehard conservative Republican, not the extreme right, but the actual, conservative Republican kind of mindset. I am my own mind. I'm neither party. I'm not even an independent because independent is a party. I think on my own, and I like certain things from either party, but I don't believe that we should just have 2 parties. So, I'm very opinionated, as you guys know, and I've said it several times. I don't like either party. And then, of course, my left-leaning other co-host, who's also kind of like-minded, kind of thinks for himself. And there's a variety of topics to talk about. We talk a lot of pop culture, movies, obviously stuff like that. If you guys haven't subbed to RP Grinders, please sub. That's going to be the backup channel. But this channel will host RP Grinders in the meantime. So look forward to that. What else can I say?
On the drum roll real quick.
Yeah, drum roll sounds about right, man. Let me get that for you.
Hey, chat. Okay, we got your consensus, and I don't want to let MLH down. Hopefully, I will be able to have a content on there that is appropriate with what he believes that all of you would like. So, with your help, chat, and along with MLH, we've got 91 in there and 53 on the likes. Please hit that like button. Show MLH you still support him, even though we're going to take a little break. At least a couple of us or 3 of us are going to, and but I'll try to be on when I can. I'll talk to MLH about all the specifics, and if there's things that you guys can help me with, hey, I'm open for it. If you have opinions and stuff, what I will do is I will leave my email with him, and if you want to get a hold of me, then please go ahead and get the email address from him, because I don't want too many people knowing it, because I know there's a lot of haters out there. And I have better things to do than to look at hate mail. But yeah, please.
Yeah, I get
hit that like button.
I get enough.
I'm sorry.
I
Go
get
ahead.
enough of that non-fake hate mail. So
Yeah.
but I also get a lot of great email too. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's think about that, Nami, because I think it'd be pretty appropriate and different for sure.
Uh-huh.
Welcome, Danny, into the show. Nice to have you here. We're talking about all kinds of stuff, but the main theme today is friendship. And I've talked about this a lot. And I know they're crying about it. They actually have friendships over there, Dougie. They have they have friendships over there. You know, the bovine was talking about how they were laughing for 20 minutes about the wrong color on this shed house. But
Mhm.
this wasn't us making this shit up.
No.
This was actually came out of their mouths, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's not true, then they lied. They lied in the first place.
Yeah. Yep.
It just goes to show you can't believe everything they say or anything they say.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just say this too. DT is not gone forever. I know the rumors are gonna fucking fly.
What?
I knew it.
Who's saying that?
No, I'm just heading it off at the pass, man. I already know they're gonna say, "Oh, we chased them off."
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
just invested in a new system, and with the help of MLH, and during my time off, I'm going to be learning iMovies and maybe pick up my game a little bit. So, gee, does that sound like somebody that just doesn't plan on coming back?
Yeah, yeah. No, we will be back in most likely 3 weeks time, everybody. So don't freak out. Don't freak out. We've already made changes to the show, and
Wow.
and I think for the better. I think our creative juices are back, Dougie. We talked about that.
Oh yeah, it was getting kind of boring.
It was getting
It really
boring.
was.
It was getting monotonous. We were having a hard time. We were getting like creative blocks at times, both of us. Like
Yeah,
at times we were struggling,
yeah,
because we were like, I mean, even though he gives us endless fucking content,
yeah.
it's the same shit. You just got to find different ways of presenting it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But now that he did what he did, put a privacy complaint on me of all things. He knew that was the one thing that I had to really comply with. Everything else I would have probably have won. But it didn't work out in his favor, and now we're gonna buoy this all the way till
Mhm.
a court date, and I will be
Yeah.
on for his court date for sure.
Why would we? We've worked so hard for the end goal. Why would we just not be here for that?
Right.
I mean, come on, man. The only reason I'm needing time off is they're going to be painting my house. And that's going to be a very noisy process. And I won't be able to do any lives. I won't be able to be on panel. My dog will be freaking out. It just won't work. Plus I have some inside housework being done and everything. So it's just how the dice rolled. It's just that's how it's going. And so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So actually, no, I'm just quitting. Gosh, I mean, Scott,
He was just too much for us. His words just drove us off, Dougie.
it was too much. I can't handle it. I was afraid. He scares me. He's so strong, so potent and foul in his smell that with my stomach issues I've been suffering of late, I can't handle that, man. I'm done, man. Why? He stinks. I'm just, I'm looking for a rosier place to go, and so I'm out, man. I'm out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, MLH.
Yes, sir.
But you got to ask yourself, Chumley, am I lying or am I telling the truth? That's for you to figure out.
Yeah. What's up, Nami?
Yeah, the thing that the chat has to remember that this is going to be the spot for anyone who wants to be safe away from Chumley's demise. This is the place to be, to have a safe chat, respectable. Hopefully, I can, with your permission, and their, or I should say, your approval and their cooperation that I might be able to use some of your moderators if they're willing to give me a hand.
Well,
I would.
that's completely up to them, Nami.
Right.
I don't control my moderators.
No, that's
they
well. I mean, you've got your things that they may have to be. There's one thing for sure, chat. If MLH is on, I will not be opposite of him because I don't want to take anything away from his chat or anything that he's going to do. So I've got to basically be in, in sync with him. So I'm not doing what Chumley likes to do for no reason at all. And that's
man. No, I mean,
be
I'm going to start doing
opposite
lives too, and I'm going to do it right during MLH and during you, man. I'm just going to mess everything up.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much guarantee that Nompik and Dougie would take all my viewership away if they were on.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, and all those donations and stuff like that. I'll tell you right now, chat. I'm not interested in it, so I'm not even going to put anything up. If you do still want to submit something, put it on MLH's chat, okay? Because I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. This isn't my livelihood like it is MLH's, and I want to make sure that MLH is definitely taken care of because that's what friends do.
Speaking of livelihood, how are we on likes out there? Also, Fuzzy, put yourself in the corner for about I don't know, about 5 minutes for that comment. How dare you? How dare you? Ham it up. Another great streamer out there. I really like. I wish you would do more. Ham it up.
I haven't seen Hammy in a little while.
Yeah.
Glad to see you.
Yeah,
or maybe I've just been blind and complete bozo, and I just failed to see.
Oh, I like the idea, CBF, a meetup, an MLH con. How they have like conventions and stuff, like a whole Mexican long hair con. What do they call it?
49%er con,
Comic Con. We could have something like that, but the channel MLH channel con. There we go.
DT con.
DT con. There you go. Disasterpiece Theater con would be awesome. Let's see.
So, heck, who would I dress up as?
Well, I don't know. A man bear pig.
Booferton.
Mexican long con. No, I'm not. Man bear pig Fuzzy. I'm not gonna con people like he does.
I'll just come as a big pair of granny panties.
I could make it out to the Bay Area, CBF. I could do that. I mean, that seems like where everybody's at right now, anyways, or at least most people. I'm sure some people would come out there to meet maybe Dougie. I don't know about myself, but if we could get Dougie to get out there, man. I mean, there's plenty of people that would come.
And why do you keep doing this to me?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm telling you. Just trying to reinvent myself.
Yeah, okay. Look at how many subs I have on my channel and how many you have. So yeah,
how many years?
6,000 to like 100 and something.
Well,
please,
we can change.
Man, you're like the United States trying to build up
Greenland.
Yeah, Iceland.
Not yet, man. I wished I was, man. I am on my way to. Man, I'm so dumb. I made an announcement that I hit 6,500, which was a small milestone, and then of course, like the next day, I dip below it, man. I'm like, fuck, man. I mean, every time it's like it's one step forward and two steps back. You know what I mean? Like, but we will get to 7,000. I'm hoping to get to 7,000 before the end of the year. If you guys sub up, make sure you comment. What are you laughing at, man?
At what Rib Guy said. He says, I would go where Dougie is if MLH was there. I guess I'd say hi.
See? How dare you, Rib Guy? How dare you, Rib Guy?
He'd only go to see me if you're there. If you're not there, he's not going to go.
Yeah, right. I think it's the opposite, man.
No.
You're the big star of the show.
No, please.
You know, I mean,
Um,
everybody is
yeah,
looking. I
okay.
mean, without your ads today, people would have done left by now. You know, they would have been gone. They would have been like, "Fuck this, man." You know, but
Yeah,
it's kind of
okay.
funny. You get back up, you got up on the panel, and
Okay.
immediately 20 more people join. You know,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's my uh uh um echo chamber is 20 people.
oh man, no, I don't know. So there's lots of good, exciting stuff coming up on the show. Like I said, tonight's the first full-time RP Grinders show on the channel, so that's something to look forward to at 5. I'm sorry, 7 Eastern, 5 my time, 4 if you're on the West Coast. And it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know, video games aren't everybody's cup of tea, but we
Oh,
talk
look,
about
he's
a lot of.
cooking some hot dogs.
Yeah, that's see, it's all about friendships, man. These are Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat friendships. Speaking of video games,
Can he take a whole hot dog and
I
lick it?
doubt it. I doubt it, Dougie. Those are simply for eating, sir. Simply for eating. So and Fuzzy has been putting in link. Fuzzy and Batty and all the mods. Thank you guys so much for
Wonderful mods. We're so
helping out.
blessed to have the mods that we do.
Yeah, yeah. So it's definitely not a goodbye on DT. We will be back in 2 to 3 weeks.
Just
Um,
face it, the real reason is we can't do this without Flea. And so we're just waiting on her. So when she's ready, we're ready.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not the same without having that female voice in here. And,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. And
son of a bitch. I can't stand her, man. I wish she'd leave.
right.
Wow.
No, it is different without Flea. And I look, it's just a chance to catch our breath more than anything.
Yeah, that's
There's
what it is.
there's lots of stuff that I'm doing on the channel that has to do with the channel. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Susan P's in there. What's up, Susan P?
yeah.
Nice to have you in there.
Well, I mean, even writers for comic shows and stuff, they got to take their breaks too. You know, the season's over, everybody leaves and takes a break. You got to have some time to refresh. We've been going hard for what, 6 months now?
Yeah, 6 months.
You know, we were talking about this. You know, when we first started, you and I, we were well, all of us, we were doing a 5-day
Yeah,
a week show,
yeah.
and we were putting out like
2 to 3
videos, 4 videos a piece,
Yeah,
and they were
2 to
just
3 a day.
flying. And then we cut back to 3, and you know, it's just, man, you know, just a 2-minute video takes like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends on what your pictures are going to be and stuff, and what you have to do to them. My quickest videos that I can do are my Tom Peterson ones, because there's not a lot to it. I got the opening part that's already saved, and I got the ending photo, and all I got to do is just fill in between. And that one's pretty simple. There's no background music to it. But yeah, it just, you know, it takes a lot of time, and it just, you know, and then we have the deadlines. We got to get this done, because when the show starts, if we're not ready, well, we look like fools. What are we going to say? Well, gee, guys, we didn't do anything, or we're not ready. You know.
No.
So we always, you know, it just we need a break. And it just kind of worked. It wasn't planned break. It was more that, you know,
Yeah, let me just say
in
this.
her life. I got things going on with, you know, around, you know, in my life with the house and stuff. And I know MLH has been really super hectic with a lot of stuff going on. He's been, dude, he's like he might as well just go and apply and get the taxi sign put on his car, because
I know.
much as he's driving around every day running his family and stuff around to different appointments and jobs and things like that, and then still doing this, it's amazing that I mean, I don't do anything. I'm retired, and I struggle on getting my videos done, and he's out busy doing stuff. I don't know how you do it, actually, Emma. Like, I really don't.
It's been rough the past I'd say the past 6 months, Dougie. The entire
Yeah,
time
yeah,
we've done DT. What he's referring to is I mean, Bernie's an area manager. She drives, but not really. I mean, she's kind of afraid of the traffic in Denver. She's not used to it, and so I have to drive her from job site to job site at times, and I also have to drive my son to his job back and forth on the other side of town. And sometimes, I mean, anytime I'm talking to Dougie, usually it's in the car, right,
yeah,
Dougie? I mean,
yeah, yeah.
like even this morning, I was I was doing stuff, and I was talking to Dougie in the car. Same thing with Nompic. Most times, I'm in the car when I'm talking to people, and you're right. I should have a taxi sign on the side.
Yeah.
But in addition to, driving to various meetings, yeah, I am a civil rights activist first and foremost. So, there's lots of stuff that I do in the background for activism. Uh, and it's been real hectic lately, this past couple of weeks because of the whole Ray Jean murder thing.
Yeah.
So um, it's time. It's time to just give ourselves some time to catch our breath. And now, does that mean I'm not going to me myself? No, I have to keep this channel going.
Yeah.
So I have to do stuff, and it's just going to be not as regular as Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1:15. Now, if I happen to not have anything to do and it's that time, of course I'm going to get on and talk with you guys,
Yeah.
and about whatever, and especially on the 23rd. I believe the date was the 23rd.
Yeah, well, I'll be there for that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
miss that.
yeah. CBF says compassion sucks, right? It does, CBF. It really does. If you're a good guy, you're at such a disadvantage, CBF. If you're nefarious, then you have advantages. It's the whole superhero conundrum, right? Like, if you're on the good side of things, you can't go around bullying people or kicking someone's ass or killing them or anything like that. The villains get to do whatever the fuck they want because they don't
Yeah.
care,
And they can fight dirty, as the
Yeah,
hero can't fight dirty.
yeah, yeah. So this is all just about a small hiatus, a small vacation, if you will.
Well,
Um,
recharging our batteries, so when we come back, we'll be even
yeah,
better,
yeah.
fresher,
And maybe
and
who knows?
making it for the long haul, because
Yeah.
it's basically, we're like reaching halftime here. So we got to go in, change our jerseys, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling kind of funky always wearing the same jersey for all these plays that we've been playing. But we'll go in, refresh ourselves, get a new strategy. Well, we already have the new strategy, but we'll come up with some new stuff, and we'll make it fun. And after all, the goal is to be there in the end and celebrate like it's 1999, and watch justice be served.
Yeah.
To watch a person who has caused so much hurt, so much harm, so much anger, to pay for all that they've done to so many people. A human can't go through life like that, continually going through life like that, and not thinking that at some point in time you're going to have to pay.
That's something I will give you guys a preview of what we're going to be doing when we come back, because we've all at different times talked about certain things, but one thing that we will be focusing on when we come back is the life that Chumley lives right now. And it's not a pretty one. you know, and it paints a picture that is beyond it's extraordinary in a certain way, and I don't mean that as a compliment. It's how do I put it, Dougie? It's a case study in not what in what not to do with your life. And some people would argue, well, he's free to do what he wants. He goes to beaches, he does this, that, the other. And it's like it's a very sad, lowly life.
But he's not free to harm people. He's not free to bully people. He's not free to con people.
Yeah.
He's not free to sit there and destroy people's lives. He's not free to cause somebody to lose their job. He's not free to do any of that.
Yeah.
But he seems to think that he's free to do that. But oh boy, if you do that to him, that's why you'll always be known as the crying baby bitch that you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Nonfic, you wanted
Yeah,
to
I just want to interject here that just remember, people, that we're all human, and it's a lot better if we all work together than to try to stand out and say that you're better than anyone else, because you're going to get negative responses from people, because we're just all human. It doesn't matter what kind of walk of life that you're walking. It's remember, we've got to get along, because this earth depends on us getting along, and if we can't, we're going to be the destruction of our own demise. So we've got to work together into taking out the bad things that shouldn't be around. And we got to work together. We can't just stick out like somebody wants to do and be the number one, because it just doesn't work. You need that help. You need that support. You need people standing next to you, not behind you. Because when you can form a line that is, parallel to what you have to take down, it's a lot better than to try to go horizontal and have one person in front. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we've got to hold our hands together and make it a safe place, and we're going to keep doing that right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Channel's not going away. The show is not going away. We're just on a small hiatus. I hope you guys join me tonight for RP Grinders. Like I said, the first hour is just news, so it's a little slower, not anything super special. But the second half is where we do a little bit of fun stuff, and I think you guys will enjoy the talks. Whether you agree or disagree is up to you guys and gals, especially on the political stuff, because everybody has their views and stuff. But I can't stand either party. Let's just put it mildly. I've talked to Dougie about this several times. When we talk politics, I can't stand either party. And you're gonna want to tune in tonight, because I have a take that's gonna be maybe surprising to some. Chris on the drum says the GIMP actually said we're all just butthurt over him calling people some names. Paraphrase, they can't figure it out. They're actually hurting people. Well, look, the GIMP is his own problematic self, Chris, but any man who simps for another man as hard as the GIMP does is is no man, Chris. I mean, it's blatantly obvious that there's something else going on there, whether it's monetary or otherwise. There's something weird going on there, because it's just stupidity on a huge level. We'll be back. We'll be back in about 3 weeks, and I will obviously be here. Dougie, you got any final words before you have to go?
Yeah, I love you guys. Do something positive in this 3 weeks. Go out, touch somebody, make a difference in their life. Don't be like Man Bear Pig who destroys the people he touches. Let's go out there and do a positive, and let's make this world a better place than what we came into it with. And that's the best thing I can say. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. We all will see you soon. This ain't no goodbye. If they want to say it's goodbye, go ahead, say it's goodbye.
Yeah, it's definitely not goodbye for me.
No.
Like I said,
Anyways, I got to go. I'll
yep,
talk
Doug,
to you later.
later, buddy. I'll talk
Uh-huh.
to you soon.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
And
Bye,
Everybody,
Nami.
yeah, everybody, please support the channel in those 2 to 3 week time period. Um, that's my plea to you guys and gals. Don't think that we're not going to be back. We will be back. There's going to be different content on the channel, obviously. Um, I might have a very special announcement coming up next week to something very new, slightly different, but very fun, that everybody will love. I know everybody will love the idea that's being floated to me, that I really, really like. I hope I can make that come to fruition on Tuesdays. So that might be the day that something new comes to the channel. But if I can get that going, I will make that announcement next week. I'm hoping to have something for you guys very, very soon. Exactly, Susan. I ain't going nowhere. I will be back. All right, Nonpick, your final thoughts while we get out of here.
well, I thank the chat for support, and yeah, we can come up with something with the help of MLH. Now, just to be sure that this is where I want to be. If he's busy with other things, then definitely I'll just fill in some space. If you guys want to jump in with a chat, that I think I'll try to do some hard thinking about how we want to do this. And I will also ask the opinions of you people out there, because your opinions matter. I may not completely agree. You may not completely agree with mine, but hey, we can deal with it as human beings, and we can figure it out one way or the other. We're not going to try to put one above the other, because in this particular chat, we are all equal. There is no one ahead. We just have a creator that came up with the channel, and we support him and what he represents. And if I didn't think that the man was worth supporting, I wouldn't be here, because he's got some real good opinions and views on things, and I agree with a majority. We've butted heads before, but that doesn't matter. Our friendship comes first. And you guys, if I can have your support sometime, that would be great. Like I said, I'm not going to ask for super chats or anything like that. It's just going to be a temporary. Come on in, say how do you do. I don't know how long it's going to be. Whatever. I've still got to get with MLH and have him give me the ups and downs of what I should expect. And because if there's anybody that knows YouTube, this man right here definitely knows his stuff. So I'm going to listen to what he has to say. He is an authority in my eyes about YouTube, so I'm going to listen to what he has to say. But hey, thanks a lot for all your likes. We could use a few more. Glad to see everybody here. And like MLH said, we're not done. And it's this safe haven will not go away.
Yeah.
Club Brain Fog, thank you very much for that. We will be back. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Terminator, I'll be back. We will. And it's not just going to be one person. We'll all be here. And we don't want to miss the pinnacle moment that we hear those doors on the jail cell go clink.
Yeah.
So
Great job, Nami. Ginger with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Ginger. I really, really appreciate it. That's going to be key. It's simple things like that. Gifting memberships, retaining your memberships. If you got that membership from Ginger, would be very helpful. Less than it's $2.99. So yes, I can legally say it's less than $3 a month. Less than a half a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And then Brandon, thank you so much for becoming a member again. Really appreciate that. And then Club Brain Fog with your $20 super bribes to come back. Am I yelling? Yes. You are yelling, but that's okay. We will be back. I will be here on the channel doing various things, and first and foremost, upcoming tonight, RP Grinders 7 Eastern. Make sure you join for that. And then Sunday, I think I have a show to do with KDOT in regard to the Aurora Police Department's murder of a young man, and you know, there'll be many other things. Hey, Susan, thanks for re-upping. I really appreciate it. Really do. And we will be, for sure, the 23rd, we're going to have a show of some sort. So there's lots to look forward to. I think I'm very close to having another announcement for you guys for a different type of show. That's going to be fun that you guys will all enjoy. All right, that's all we got. Nami, do you have anything else before we get the heck out of here?
Glad to see everybody's here, and remember, we're not going to go anywhere. It's just a little spring break, so to speak. But yeah, the train is still going to go down the tracks. It's just not going to go as fast right now.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. If you're struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know and love and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a hotline that you can dial in North America. That's 988, 3 simple digits. Call that number and talk to somebody, please. Just talk to somebody if you're having some mental issues. Riddle, nice to have you here. If you're not in North America, please type in your browser of choice mental health help. Click on any of those options, and they will get you the help that you need. Okay, take care, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one, most likely tonight on RP Grinders, and then on Sunday with KDOT. Take care. Have a great one. We'll see you guys very soon. Later, everybody.
Have a good weekend, everyone.